Hello, Englewood Pirates. This is the counseling department. I'm Mr. Moshka, and we're going to talk you through registration process for the upcoming 2019-2020 school year. So, few things that you need to know in order to register. The Navigator, which is our course catalog, is your source of information. We're going to have online copies that's available online, and we will also have some paper copies. In the Navigator, you find registration information, information about graduation, course policies, and detailed information about every course that we offer at Englewood High School. A little later, we'll talk about course offerings and the sequences for core classes. We'll talk about if you want to take an honors or an AP class. Our registration window is going to be open from January 31st through February 14th. There will be no class time set aside for registration this year. You have to do this independently. We build our master school schedule, class schedule, from your requests. So it's very important that you choose what you want to take because it's likely that it will end up on your schedule. Schedule changes based on changes of preference will not be permitted. We will only change classes once we're in session if there's been a mistake or if you don't have a class that's required for you to graduate. The link to all registration resources is available on our high school website. Okay, a quick review of our course load requirements. If you are a freshman, you must take 3.5 credit hours per semester or 7 classes. If you're a sophomore, you must take 3 credit hours or 6 classes. That's the same for juniors, 3 credit hours and 6 classes. Seniors must take at least 2.5 credit hours or 5 classes. And remember that a full year class is 1 credit, and there are 2 semesters in 1 year, and every 1 semester class is 0.5 credits. Okay, here's a review of the graduation requirements. You'll notice you see 2 columns here, one for the class of 2020, and they're the last class from Englewood High School that has these requirements. And then every class graduating 2021 or later is the second column. There are a lot of similarities for 4 years of English, 3 years of math, 3 years of science, 3.5 social studies. A couple changes when you get down to physical education. Class of 2021 must take a health and fitness class. The number of academic electives changes, and that affects the number of open electives. But you'll see down on the bottom, the 23 credit requirement is the same for all classes, as is the requirement for 20 hours of volunteer community service. Please note that the class of 2021 will have to show English and math proficiency, and you will be getting more information about that later. Okay. Although the requirements to graduate from Englewood High School were on the previous slide, this slide shows the recommendation for college admission in Colorado, and you'll notice it's a little bit different. Extra unit of math, at least 1 year of a foreign language. So if you're planning on going to a 4-year college, keep in mind that just meeting the Englewood High School graduation requirements will not necessarily ensure that you meet the requirements for a 4-year college. The best way to find out information about that is to visit college websites or talk to your counselor.
Hi everyone, it's Ms. Kaminsky. I'm going to talk a little bit now about some of our other requirements, one of them being the NCAA requirements. If anyone is interested in playing a sport in college at a D1 or a D2 school, you need to know there are specific requirements that you need to fulfill in order to be eligible to play any sport at a D1 or D2 or NAIA school. These are here listed. If you have questions or want more help or want to know how to sign up for NCAA or NAIA, because you will need to do that, please come see Ms. Kaminsky. I'm happy to help you do that. Next, I'm going to go over some of the stuff that Mr. Moshka touched on, but talking about what you need to sign up for when you're looking at your registration sheets. So as you can see on this screen, everybody needs 4 years of English. If you're in English 1 this year, you're probably going to need to register for English 2. If you're in English 2, you're going to register for English 3. If you want to start challenging yourself by taking an AP class or an honors class, talk to your teachers about doing that. It's really important that you really start to challenge yourself. Colleges really like to see that. In math, you need 3 years of math to graduate. So if you're in Algebra 1 this year as a freshman, then next year you're probably going to sign up for geometry. If you're in geometry this year as a sophomore, then you should probably sign up for Algebra 2. If you're in the honors track, you can stick with the honors track or talk to your teacher and see if the regular track or vice versa is the best fit for you. Please make sure you're having conversations with your math teachers so they can sign off on what math class you should be going into for next year. Social studies. Every grade level has a social studies requirement. Freshmen are all in global studies currently. Sophomores, if you're going to be a sophomore next year, you need to sign up for world history. If you're going to be a junior next year, you need to sign up for U.S. history. And if you're going to be a senior, you need to sign up for 1 semester of government and 1 semester of economics. Also, we do have AP classes in all of those areas, so please talk to your history teacher about whether you're interested in taking an AP class so they can sign off on that for you. Also, psychology. If you're interested in taking psychology, we're offering a 1 semester psychology class, or if you've already taken psychology and you'd like to continue in that pathway, we are offering AP psychology. Mr. Stetler will be teaching that next year. So if you're interested in signing up for that class, please have him sign off on your course request sheet. Science. We need 3 years of science in order to graduate from Englewood High School. Most all of you freshmen are in physics this year. Then you should probably be signing up for chemistry next year. If you're in honors chem, you have the opportunity to sign up for AP chemistry or AP physics, depending on what pathway you're interested in. We do have a new biomedical science pathway. If you're interested in going into the healthcare field, that's a great pathway to get started on, and you can start with Principles of Biomedical Science. If you have questions about that pathway, please see Mrs. Campbell. World languages. Like Mr. Moska said, you do not need a world language to graduate. However, if you're planning on going to college, you need at least 1 year of a foreign language, but it's usually 2, and they do need to be sequential, meaning you have to take them back to back. And a lot of colleges do require 3. So if you're thinking about college, make sure that you're signing up for a foreign language. If there's a foreign language that you want to take that we are not offering at Englewood High School, please see your counselor and we can tell you about different options for that. Valedictorian and salutatorian. Are you one of the top students in your class? Do you want to earn the title of valedictorian or salutatorian? If so, there are certain requirements that you have to achieve other than just getting a 4.0 GPA. You have to earn 12 credits in honors or AP classes, and you have to earn at least 26.5 credits. So pay attention to these requirements if you're interested in being the top of your class. Also, what is AP? I know we had a meeting about this last week, but AP are advanced level courses taken here in high school. So you have an opportunity to get college credit for taking these advanced courses. They are college level courses. Kids that take AP classes have the highest graduation from college rate. They are more demanding. They do go a bit faster. They cover a lot of material. But you have a great opportunity to get this college-like experience and earn college credits for free. So if you are planning on selecting an AP class for next year, you have to get your teacher's signature for approval on your course selection sheet. These are the classes that we offer here at Englewood High School that are advanced placement. English Lang and Comp, English Literature, Government, U.S. History, World History, Psychology, calculus, statistics. In the science area, we have physics, biology, chemistry, and environmental science. In electives, we have computer science, AP Studio Art and Drawing, and Spanish. So, these are great options for you to take. If there is an AP class that you're interested in that we do not offer here at Englewood High School, please see your counselor and we can tell you about different options. Concurrent enrollment.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Abbott here talking about concurrent enrollment. Where concurrent enrollment differs from advanced placement is you are actually taking the college credit while you're in the class. You're not having to wait for an exam at the end of the year and scoring a certain amount to get college credit. You are actually taking college credit at that time. We have a couple different ways for you to take concurrent enrollment classes. One is here on the Englewood High School campus during your regular school day. We have several classes that offer college credit. Another opportunity is to go onto the college campus. We have opportunities with Arapahoe Community College, Community College of Denver, Metro State, and CU Denver. When you're taking concurrent enrollment, you're getting both high school and college credit at the same time. Students at all grades are eligible, and you can take up to 2 classes per year. The really cool thing about concurrent enrollment is the district is going to pay for the cost of tuition. This can save you over $507 a semester class. So if you take 2 classes, you're saving over $1,000. You need to make sure that you pass with a C or higher. These are the classes, concurrent enrollment classes, that we'll be offering at Englewood High School next year. The College Composition and Reading for Seniors, English 121 and 122, getting your whole freshman year English done while you're in high school. That is awesome. Business, journalism, ProStart, and Senior Avid will also offer college credit. A lot of people ask, so how am I going to register? You're going to be registering through Infinite Campus. As Mr. Moshka said, we're not going to have time set aside to do registration. So once we're done with this, you're going to get your choice selection sheets. Take those home, talk to your parents, talk to your teachers, especially if you're wanting to take any AP classes and get signatures. You need to have your registration done online no later than February 14th. Another cool opportunity that we want to share with students is to do something real with your education and taking career technical education courses. We have a variety of classes here on the Tech campus, such as catering, ProStart, the biomedical sciences, journalism, yearbook, but we also have a lot of great programs off campus that we want to make sure that students are aware of. These courses are all available to students off campus. We have them listed by career cluster, so we have agriculture, natural resources, and energies. You can go over to Colorado's Finest and take some of these courses. The health science, criminal justice, public safety. You can go over to Cherry Creek High School for an introduction to criminal justice course, crime science, fire science, and a very popular one is the health science program over in Littleton Public Schools. The hospitality, human services, and education. So you can look at fashion design, teacher cadet, and early childhood education. All of those are over at the Ames facility in Littleton.
ETC,
For
jazz,
STEM,
choir edition,
we have commercial photography, audio digital production, all over, the digital production is over at Finest, photography is over at Cherry Creek High School, and the skilled trades and technical sciences. So architecture is one, along with automotive technology, which is always a very popular one, over at Arapahoe Community College. Get started on your ASC certification. Aviation, barbering and cosmetology and aesthetics is another hugely popular program over at Colorado's Finest, along with nail technology. All of these programs that are listed right here require additional application. So if this is something that you're wanting to do, we highly recommend that you talk to your counselors, and we will help walk you through the next step, which is registering for CTE courses. Again, it's an additional step. So it's an online application plus parent permission. Some of the programs, such as cosmetology and the health science, require an open house visit. So it's very important that you get all of this information. You can visit the website, the Career Technical website on Englewood Schools. that will walk you through where you can apply for the CTE application. So, if you are interested in taking career technical classes, again, please make sure you talk to your counselors, follow up with them, and we can help you get a great start doing something real with your education. This concludes our presentation on registration. We're looking forward to having a great school year next year. Talk to you soon.